Hi folks, this is Steve, the Cardboard Cultist, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Quacksalber Von Quedlinburg. And this one's a 2 to 4 player game where players will be taking on the role of charlatan doctors, trying to fill their cauldron with as many weird and wonderful ingredients as possible. The game plays out over 9 rounds, and each round players will be drawing tiles out of their own bag and placing those tiles into their own personal cauldron. Tiles will represent different ingredients, and these ingredients may grant special bonuses, and along with this each tile will be numbered between 1 and 4. These numbers dictate how far along the cauldron tiles are placed. So a number 1 tile will be placed 1 space along the cauldron track, while a number 4 tile will be placed 4 spaces beyond the last tile laid. A round ends when all players either choose to start drawing from their bag or are forced to stop. And players are forced to stop if ever the total number on the white tiles placed into their cauldron exceeds 7. And you'll start the game with plenty of those white tiles in your bag, so there's always a good chance of drawing them. Now, if you do go over the limit and are forced to stop drawing, it's not all bad, but it will limit your rewards when processing end of round scoring. So at the end of each round, you'll score your cauldron. Firstly, whoever filled their cauldron most will get to roll a reward dice, granting them various bonuses like extra VPs or free tiles or gems that you can cash in for bonuses. However, if you busted with too many white tiles in your cauldron, you won't be eligible for this roll. Next, you'll score any extra bonuses from the special ingredients in your cauldron. For example, the black deathhead moth ingredient will give bonuses if you drew more than your opponents. And it's these type of bonuses that trigger at the end of the round, rather than while you're filling your cauldron. Next, you'll gain a ruby if you're eligible, and you can cash these in for various bonuses. Finally, you'll get victory points and money to spend on new ingredients based on how far you filled your cauldron. And here's where it really hurts if you busted. Players who filled their cauldron with too many of those white ingredient tiles will have to choose between scoring victory points or gaining cash for new ingredients. While cautious players who stayed inside the limit will get both. So after all the endgame scoring and new ingredient purchases, all ingredients are returned to their bags and a new round begins. And that's the bulk of the game. One other thing that is worth mentioning is each round an event card is drawn, and this just helps add a little bit of spice to the mix and change up gameplay. Overall, this is a fast and fun bag builder with a huge slice of push your luck. Each round you'll be walking the line between trying to cram as many ingredients into that cauldron while trying desperately not to bust. There's some really cool combos that you can pull off with these ingredients, but this is a luck heavy game. If ingredients don't come out at the right time or at all, you're gonna struggle. Falling behind can feel a little frustrating as you're constantly forced to take more risks. Some of the events help mitigate the snowball effect, and there is a neat little catch-up mechanic to help too, that allows players who are trailing to add some rat tails to their cauldron to help keep them in the race. This is a fast, light-hearted game that looks cool and it's easy to teach, so it can hit the table often. It's mostly language independent, and I'm sure there'll be an English version coming out soon, so make sure you check it out. But until next time, take care and thanks for watching.